guys, this is John here. I'm down in Vegas, ready to support more cars. Let's see what this city can offer us. Watch this.
How does it feel, John?
Oh, it's lovely. Brendo, we better get this car.
Spotter Gang QLD. Leave, bike, and drive.
A lot of you guys have been asking me for something. I'm gonna show you guys whatever I have today. Look at this. R35. Woo! Look at that. Amazing. Woo! Here's the owner. Hi.
Hi guys. Hey John, how you doing?
Good man, how are you?
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Thanks for coming.
Good. It's a pleasure. He's invited me. He's gonna host me and show me more about his car. So now, what are you gonna show us about your car?
Where do we start? So we've got the Nissan GTR
Yeah.
R35 series.
Woo, clean carbon fiber down.
Watching this channel, sees the video, knows what type of an icon this car is.
Yeah.
Dream car for most of the boys growing up, and absolutely for myself. So I've had this for about 18 months.
18 months now.
Imported from Japan, so JDM series as we call it.
Yeah.
Not Australian delivered, but from Japan.
Yeah.
So with that, we've obviously got the standard body chassis, so that's all of the edition, the 08 model.
Yeah.
I have a few updates here with regards to the headlights.
Yeah. Everything is
tail
clean, man.
lights. Oh yeah, so everything was done in Japan. So
Okay, what's the engine size?
so you got 3.8 litre.
3.8 liter.
Turbo.
Twin turbo here.
Yep.
Woo! Carbon fiber down through.
Yeah, so this whole front bar is actually carbon.
Yeah.
And then it was painted on top. And this is what I've just gathered through research and the history of the car, because you don't get any of this when you buy the car.
Yeah.
You have to just learn along the way. So we've got the canards, we've got the headlights, as I mentioned. I put the Invisio 20-inch wheels on it, as well as the semi-slicks,
Yep.
2 rows. 4 more traction, 335s on the back.
Oh, the rims are so good. What tires do you have?
So these are 335 at 2 rows.
Yeah.
It's a 12-inch, they call it. A lot more stick. It is running flex fuel. We'll go back to that in the engine bay if you want.
Yep.
But it's running ethanol, as well as standard fuel. So flex fuel they call it.
Yeah.
It's sitting around that 550.
She looks
horsepower.
hot. She looks hot.
So what we have here is a titanium bimodal exhaust.
Yeah.
You can press a button to quieten the exhaust.
Oh, really?
If the friendly trolls are around.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you've heard it when it's running. It's
Yeah,
very
I've
loud
heard it.
and-
But people love to hear how when it's running, man. Maybe you should give it a start.
Yeah, I'll start it up.
Yep.
So APR wheel.
Guys, you can't wait to hear this. Look at the angel lights. Oh my god. It's a 2008 model. Listen to that. I know it's a lot of people's dream car. Damn, looks amazing. The spoiler looks so cool, man.
Yeah, so that gurgle is just beautiful.
Oh yeah. So what did you fix? Did you fix the spoiler and everything else, or
Yeah,
just
so this is a carbon wing from APR.
Yeah.
It was quite deteriorated when I got it. I've got it wrapped.
Yeah.
I've got the roof wrapped as well. You'll see a carbon.
Yeah, carbon fiber. I was like, oh,
roof
real
is red
man.
underneath, but it just goes well with all of the kit that it has. You have side skirts, that's all carbon. The rear diffuser's carbon.
Yeah.
So once again, this is how it all came from.
Yeah. Maybe she'll show us also the interior, how it looks on the interior. Woo. It's my first time in a GTR. Come on, I love
So
it.
yeah, so once again, kept with the red theme. Definitely not something I ever thought I would come across, but loved it when I saw it. So the red seats, the red.
They look like bucket seats. Yeah, actually the bucket
Yeah,
seats.
so they're custom seats. We've got the seat belts. We have the Alcantara center console
Yeah.
replacement, as well as the door cards. They've been replaced with Alcantara.
Yeah.
We have extra boost gauge there inside.
Yeah.
We have the steering wheels red theme. We have the door handles red
Looks
theme.
nice, man.
So it's just done all tastefully, I'd say.
Yeah. It looks so nice, so clean, and it's a 2008 model.
That's
very
right.
well maintained.
Yeah, look, it's
He loves his car.
I love it. it's,
I just like the color, but you told me you don't know the color.
I'm not sure on the particular red color. It might be an aftermarket red, but it turns heads wherever you go. You get a lot of compliments, a lot of love for it.
You know what I love about the GTRs? The lights, the angel lights at the back,
So
and
these
the
are
headlights.
These are 2014 headlights. You know that because of the lightning bolt.
Oh, really?
Right? The 08 or earlier model lights don't have that setup.
Yeah.
And same with the tail lights. They are different. They're upgraded. It's a 2014 gearbox and ECU. So it's essentially had a heart transplant, brain transplant, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's running at it's an older chassis but with new parts and younger body.
Woo. Are you gonna take us for a spin?
Let's go.
Damn, it's my first time inside the GTR.
Welcome, John. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm ready to enjoy it.
Buckle up.
I know some guys. This is so many people's dream car.
Yeah, look, as I said before, one thing I really appreciate is being an owner is all the love in the community and the culture for these types of cars. And you can share that. Any owner of any car that can be the performance car that they can share that. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
See the smiles on the kids' faces.
Yeah, I'm also smiling. I'm happy, man. I'm excited, man.
Looks like a kid in a candy shop.
Thank you so much for having me today. That's beautiful for me.
Pleasure, mate.
So tell us, what do you have here?
So we have what we call MFD display,
Yeah.
multifunction display here, which has, as you can see, the several options here at the top, and I'm just obviously just showing you while I'm driving, so it might be a bit. But you can see, look, this is a supercar.
Yeah.
Don't forget, this is a Nürburgring record holder.
Yeah.
Supercar, period. That is now obviously it's a production car that you can own as a normal person, which is really quite crazy.
Yeah.
You can pick these up for under 100,000.
Oh.
Some on the market for 80,000.
Yeah.
Different versions, but as a platform, as a vehicle, that's essentially where they're starting in terms of pricing.
Makes sense.
So you have the display here with all your gauges. I have it set for transmission temperature, engine oil, fuel range, and water temp and speed, and engine oil pressure.
Yeah.
They're the important things to me to have as the main display. Especially, I do take this on the track.
Oh, you take it? Yeah, because I saw you do trucks. Like you're racing tomorrow?
No, I'm going to go to roll racing tomorrow to watch.
Oh, yeah?
And then I'll probably participate.
Oh.
I've never been before. So,
Oh, you've never participated?
no.
Oh, nice.
So I'm looking forward to
once just to take it on track. Yeah, like I was telling you, my mate, one of the boys from Africa. Woo, listen to that. Woo. Woo. Sounds so good.
and that's with the windows up, right?
Yeah, what gear are you on?
This has 6 gears, so I think it's probably got up to about
5th
5,
gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's a fifth gear pull. Oh my god. Sounds good, man.
So these you can be in first gear at around 70. Yeah. So in terms of the ability to jump and to launch, they do have launch control, rolling launch functionality. I'll show you something else here. I can push this cancel button. The way it's set up with the flex fuel, and if I'll push this button, but if you watch this water temp gauge right here, it'll just change now. Just tell me what percentage of ethanol I'm running. So right now I'm running 60%.
Yeah.
And then also that button, that little override functionality that my tuner set up allows me to change into different tunes as well. Just the technology you have these days, right?
Yeah.
And what you can do.
Brendo, are you seeing this? This is your dream car. It's a 2008 model.
But you have all the, like, I can turn the aircon up and we feel like we're in or an Eskimo, right? So it's a beautiful, comfortable car to drive.
So it was one of your dream cars, apparently.
I think you've even got heated seats on this thing too. So this is the premium, which had the Bose set up. So in terms of sound, I won't put it on, but it's got a reasonable sound system. 12, I think it's 8 speaker.
What is the speakers? Samangadon or just normal?
It's a Bose system.
It's a
Bose.
Wow.
Yeah. So they didn't. So the premium version of the
Bose is better than Hamangadon, if I recall.
Pardon?
Bose is better than Hamangadon.
Yeah, there's all different. I mean, but it just shows you that they thought about everything when they brought this car out.
Oh yeah.
So you've got R mode here. I'll put that on now. So we've got that. We've got suspension. I've got coilovers, so this is now deleted. It's no longer relevant.
Yeah.
And then traction here as well. Okay, so that just gives it more aggressive.
I just love the way you know your car.
Aggressive drive.
I just love the way you know your car, every detail. So you've owned it for 14 months.
Yeah, I got it in 23. So the end of 23 is when
you were manifesting for it.
Look, I had some goals in mind, and I shared with the wife, and I hit that goal, and I said, okay, now can I get that? Now can I get that car? And so we that was how it happened.
But I'm so sure you have other dreams. You always want more cars and everything, you know.
Well, look, people ask me what would you buy next, and honestly, I'm really quite content with this. If it was to be in the next step up, we're talking the big leagues with the GT3 RS, or that's a whole nother. But that's, in my opinion, something you can take on the track, have a lot of fun, and it will drive beautifully on the streets as well.
Yeah, because back home we have events like TTs, time trials. So you see the GTRs, you're racing against the M's, the Subaru STIs, WRX.
Yeah.
I know of one guy has a WRX from back in Africa. He's called Ko Ashira. Oh my god, he was racing with a GTR 911, GTR R35.
Yeah.
Man, he knocked the guy out, man.
Yeah. Like
he won the race.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's right. They're very much.
I don't know whatever he's done to his engine.
Sure.
Nice. I like the way it drives.
It's
so
comfortable.
Good. Yeah. It's a nice car.
So Blitz coilover, so it's set up so it rides nice and tight.
Yeah.
It is low, but it's not too low. You don't want to be rubbing your stomach everywhere you go.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Brakes, I've updated the brakes.
Yeah, you know what's missing inside this car? But because it has the carbon fiber, it's a sunroof.
Yes. So
but generally it looks good with the carbon fiber.
And none of them have sunroofs. I'm not sure if the newer editions do. But
So-
I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. So what's a build you've done to it? Like what have I
done?
Yeah, like
So the flex fuel.
Yeah.
So taking it from the standard setup, they call it a FBO, a full bolt-on stage of upgrades.
Yeah.
That generally includes your injectors.
Yeah.
The flex fuel is what I've chosen through EcuTech, ECU Tech.
Yeah.
System through my workshop, my tuner. Making sure all of your intakes and your exhausts are the right size and capacity. I already had all that done.
Yeah.
Dump pipes and so forth. And then that's the general first sort of stage. Now when you do that and you're running ethanol, you can expect anything from 550 to 600 horsepower.
Yep.
Which is pretty good. I mean, it's the mid 400s factory.
Yeah. So like, basically, you've owned this car. What will you tell the generation that really wants to own this car? Is it a driver's car or?
Oh, it's a perfect package. It's a full package.
It's a full package.
Yeah, like it's got it has everything you need in terms of. When I chose to buy a GDR, I went through all of the series 32. So 3, 4. Obviously 4 is a whole other level financially. But I went through several of them and tried to understand what would work for me. And I'm not a mechanic.
So you know how to do your
32,
things.
33, you're going to have a lot of things to maintain on them. They're very old cars.
But honestly, the R35 also it looks good.
Oh, 34, but then you're paying 200 grand to start with. Right?
Yeah.
So that's another league again.
Yeah.
I'd love to own one, but I know that. Well, I've raced them on the streets, and they're really very much not as bang for your buck. That's the best way to put it. 35, you have great performance. Supercar performance, under 100,000.
Yeah.
But something that has air conditioning, you can do a nice highway drive. So, yes, things you're going to come up, and they're not cheap necessarily to fix. But any car you're going to have that.
Makes sense.
But mate, if you've got goals, put in place, then go for it.
Go for it. First time driving a GTR.
Look at that smile on that face. So we're just
cruising
we're
around.
in an undisclosed location.
Yeah.
Maybe in Mexico somewhere. But he's just he's come all this way, so I thought I'd let him have a bit of a
Nice. It's beautiful.
go.
It's a nice car. Maybe a driver's car.
So you can use the paddles if you want to.
Yeah, it's good to use.
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna do that, man.
Yeah.
I just want to feel how it feels driving.
Yeah, gotcha. How does it feel, John?
Oh, it's lovely. Brendo, we better get this car. This is your dream car. Get this car. Honestly, I'm humbled with the experience on today's GTR 35. Thanks to this amazing guy, Chris. You're a legend.
Anytime, John. Glad to have you.
You're a legend, man. It's my first time riding in it, man. I've driven it for the first time. I'm happy. There's no one who will let you drive their own car.
No, I'm glad you had fun. It's definitely an experience.
Yeah, it's all about the experience,
I'm
man.
just so glad to be able to share it with you, mate.
No worries. Guys, always remember to subscribe, share our content, and please like. Chris, you have anything to say?
Let's drive.
Let's drive. Let's go. Subscribe, guys. Cheers.